First question, how's the campaign going so far?
I think it's going amazing. We didn't know what to expect when we went in, but now that it's going, I think our signs are everywhere. We have strong presence as affiliates, not only in UCC. We have our Pink Panther running around too. So honestly, I could not ask for a better campaign. I think students are really actually getting engaged in this year, talking about the issues, and that's something that's really exciting.
It's going pretty good. We've had a late start to things compared to other candidates, but overall, it's an exciting experience for me, and I'm learning new things every day, and we're having a lot of fun. I'm trying to encourage my team to have a lot of fun with it because it's a unique process, and it's not something you get to experience every day.
It's going really well. I'm really happy with things. We got off to a bit of a slow start, but we jumped into it, and we've managed to. I have an amazing team, and they've managed to pull everything together, and we're really going hard at it right now. So it's fantastic.
I think it's going pretty well. After a really good start. Excited to start hitting it through residences in the next few days, and I don't know. I think everything's coming together pretty well.
Campaign is going great right now. I'm having so much fun right now. Team's been great. We're getting a lot of signs up now, so yeah, it's been going really good.
Oh, it's going really, really, really well. Thanks for asking.
Any highlights?
Pretty much everything's a highlight. The experience has just been eye-opening, and I'm so glad that I decided to take the step out to run. It's been life-changing, actually.
Any highlights? We got a mascot, and I love that mascot. We got Pluto from Disney, and because he's kind of golden and he's just so cute. And we walk around, he does fun stuff. He's gone to the gym, he's done bench pressing, and he does break dancing. So it's a lot of fun to see that happen. And sometimes when I'm at the debates, he'll come and he'll start clapping. It's cute. It's funny. Yeah.
Any highlights? Yeah, late night campaign, sign putting out kind of thing. Those have been the highlights so far.
The highlights, I think it's not just one moment, but whenever I come across certain people and they say they really love my platform ideas and they are really wishing me good luck, those are the moments that I really enjoy throughout the campaign period.
Highlights? I think all the debates are always a highlight. Always good to hear the tough questions and give the answers and be challenged. And I think that's what it's all about, and that's what we're here for.
What do you think is the strongest point on your platform?
The strongest point, I think you'd have to look at changing the role of the USC president, because that single point represents changing it when it comes to internships, academics, and also changing the way we perceive the financial. So actually transforming the USC into an organization that talks about the issues that are relevant to everyday life of students, even if you're not involved in the USC.
The biggest selling point and the thing we're trying to push to students is that, our platform is not just about reaching out to people that want to get involved with the USC. We want to reach out to all 23,000 students, essentially providing them services that the USC should be providing. And one of these things is our Meals for Three. Our Meals for Three is where we offer soup salad sandwich, plus a drink, plus a fruit, all for under $3. And the reason of how we're doing this is you can do that. You can go to Loblaws today and purchase all the products you need for $1.40. And so with our service charges of our labor and all the allocation costs, we can do it for $3 and pass these savings right on to you.
Yes, and that's also been a controversy between members. And there was an actual editorial that came out in the Gazette today commenting on the Meal for Three.
Yep.
And two problems they mentioned, that one was the temporary space that you plan to use, and also the quality of your sandwiches.
With regards to temporary space, currently the USC owns that spot over there. It's for the yogurt bar, and it's a space they're not sure what they're going to do with next year. So one of the things we're going to try to do is renegotiate with Western, try to get that space. However, we just launched our feasibility report, and it shows that if the space is not made available, we can easily transfer this into the Spoke. So where the current coffee bar is, or a back corner, because we already have that equipment, so it's easy to move it into the Spoke premises. As regard to the food quality, of course, it's not going to be Chateau Bleu. It's not going to be great French cuisine, but it will provide essential nutrients. It will be salads, it will be soups and sandwiches. Similar to that you could expect at Healthy Eats at Center Spot.
So what would you say is the biggest selling point to your platform?
Biggest selling point. I talk on a number of different points. I think the Purple Hub, a little piece of purple, and my club's work here at Western are my main points, and those are really what I'm hoping students can really look at and find something they can connect with there.
On your platform, you mentioned creating a club space. Do you think we'll have funds for that?
Well, my hope is that that the referendum does pass. I mean, based on the referendum, we are working currently with the idea of putting club space into the gyms as they are now. I think there's a demand at Western for a dry club space or a dry programming space in general, and we're doing a real disservice to all students if we don't provide that for them.
What would you say is the one big selling point to your campaign?
I would say we have two really big selling points. In my platform alone. One is a laptop sharing, because I feel that a lot of students have had the burden of losing their laptops. I personally have, and I've seen what has happened and what can come out of not having your laptop during exam times. Another one is tailgating in the Spoke, because we actually aren't allowed to tailgate on university property. So I really think students really have a chance to go out and support their Western Mustangs. Me personally, getting people excited, I feel that I've been approaching this with a very positive attitude, and I've been really getting to talk to as many people as possible, and a lot of people have just been responding well with my personality and who I am, and I feel that I can just connect with anyone.
Biggest selling point would be, I guess, if you look at the way the USC finances are this year so far, I think that's one of the biggest challenges for the USC, and continuing to provide the services that we do under that financial stringency is pretty difficult. So I think that's where I'm best suited to address those problems, and I think that's what our biggest selling point is. Being able to help the USC through its tough times and be better for next year.
I think the biggest thing right now is my personal promise, which is a presidential campus tour. And what it's going to do is basically this way, we're actually going to find out about what the students want to see rather than me just talking about student issues. That's something that I'm really looking forward to do if I were to be elected, and I think that's the biggest thing that I cannot just give up on.